Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Teal Garcia. I am a photographer, currently based out of Hawaii, and on this channel we do all kinds of photography related things, everything from business to editing to all the creative stuff. If that sounds like something you would like, I would love for you to subscribe and hang out with me more often. Since it is the start of a new year, the first video that I wanted to do is definitely talking about starting a business in 2021. And I know that it's probably not the first thing you want to see in the new year, especially if you already are an established photographer, but this video is going to be aimed more at the people thinking 2021 is my year. This is the year I'm going to start a business. I just want to go over some of the things, just some points, just my top 3 tips and things to kind of have together before you start. It is not on the list, we'll call it a bonus tip, but just make sure that you do your research in your city or your county or your country and find out how to run a business. Make sure you have all of your T's crossed and your I's dotted, and make sure you are running a legal business. I can't exactly tell you what to do because every state is different in the United States, and then I know that there's people watching from other countries. So just make sure that you do that research. Okay, so besides that one little legality tip, I do have 3 things that I think you should have kind of ready to go for before you start your business. Okay, the first one is making sure you have what you need. So making sure you have the correct equipment, make sure you have like all the knowledge that you need. So the first one with equipment, make sure you have your camera, make sure you have your lens. I definitely believe in starting a business with backup gear as well. Not everybody can do that, but making sure you have good solid gear then. So make sure you have a great camera and a great lens, maybe another lens. Just make sure you have what you need. Have lots of memory cards, have backup batteries. Just making sure that you aren't just kind of walking in blind like, I have this camera, I'm gonna start a business. Just making sure you have enough of what you need, I guess. And that again goes with gear. It also goes with knowledge. You cannot be a professional photographer if you don't know photography. So if you are still putting your camera into auto or sport mode or macro mode, whatever the other little modes are on there, if you are still doing that and you're not shooting in manual mode, I don't think it's a time for you to start a business. You cannot be a professional photographer without knowing photography. So just make sure you have everything that you need, whether that be gear or knowledge. Make sure you are not missing anything, I guess. It seems pretty logical, but if I just said something there, I feel like there's somebody out there sitting there going, oh, I do shoot on auto, maybe that's not a good idea. So just, make sure you have everything you need together, knowledge and gear to get yourself started. The second thing is making sure you are digitally ready. And by this, I mean having a website, having social media account set up for your stuff, having an email address for people to email you. Also, a lot of people, if your plan is to deliver digital images, having a digital gallery platform. I personally use ShootProof. I love ShootProof. I will leave a link below to ShootProof if that's something that you want to look into. They do have paid plans, but they also have a free option that's up to 100 photos. So you can upload 100 photos to send to a client or a few different galleries totaling 100 photos for free before you have to pay for it. And so that's a really good option for that. I know there's so many out there, but I have used ShootProof for quite a few years, not sponsored, and I really do love them. They're really great, and anytime I've ever had any issues, their customer service is kind of awesome too. Okay, so the third and final thing I think you should have ready to go for your photography business in 2021 would be a business plan. And this means different things to different people, but for the most part, you need to plan what your strategy is, essentially. So you need to plan, I'm going to do maybe how many shoots you're going to do, how much money you want to make. You just need to make a plan. Don't just go into it blind and be like, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I feel like a lot of people kind of start that way. A lot of people end up getting very overwhelmed because in a business plan, I think you should set limitations also. I think if you have marked your pricing to where you're comfortable and you're like, I only need to do 4 sessions a week, perfect, and then I'm going to make as much money as I want to make, but then they start doing 5 sessions a week, 6 sessions a week, a session every day that week. Set a limit. So if you're booked, you're booked. You don't have to overwhelm yourself with sessions if you don't want to. But that, I think, is one of the most important things that people forget when they are making a plan for their business. They go out there and they're like, oh, session, and then they get overwhelmed very quickly. And that's actually one of the huge reasons why a lot of photography businesses fail, is overdoing it too quickly. So to avoid that, set a limitation. So in your business plan, set your pricing, how many sessions you want to do, what your goals are, what kind of dreams you have. I kind of set goals at the beginning of the new year. So now that this is 2021, I'm setting goals like I want to do this many sessions a month. I want to do this many style sessions a month. I want to do this many mentoring sessions a month. I need to film this many videos this month. So it just, depending on what you do and how you do it, when I say business plan, I more so mean like your goals. Like set your goals, set what you need to do to be successful. And again, without end up being like super burnt out. Okay, I just wanted this to be a super quick video, and I think that we have accomplished that. So I'm going to leave that here. If you have any other questions, or if you have anything else that you think is super important for people to know, leave it in the comments. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I can't wait to see where we go in 2021. Nothing can be worse than last year, right? There's only, when you hit the bottom, there's only up from here. So I will see you next time. Bye.